Okay, Liz, so I've been seeing this hack all over social media.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. So you're going to take floss and you're going to put it across the top of your hair, and it's supposed to help make flyaways go away. I don't know if this is gonna work.
I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's try it. Okay, I have all these flyaways up here, so I'm gonna see if I can push them down with the floss. I don't know, it kind of does it. Let's see. Put it over here. You know what? It kind of works. I mean, I still have some flyaways, but I think what it is it's the wax of the dental floss. I have another product I use to push flyaways down that's a wax consistency. So I think if you were traveling or in a pinch, this might be a good hack to try. So you know when you have these bags without any closure and you only use a little bit of them, but you don't really have a good way to secure them? Let me show you this next hack. So what you're gonna do is just take your pair of scissors, you're gonna cut down on one side, cut on the other side, and then in the middle. What you've now created is two little handles that you can easily tie together to close your bag. One of the things that I don't like around my craft room is when I have string or ribbon and it's just kind of all over the place, so I like putting them in mason jars. This mason jar you can pick up at Dollar Tree. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna poke 3 different holes in the top of my container, and then I'm gonna put my string inside. So to do that, I'm gonna use a nail and a hammer. This is like a little hammer. I think these are like the hammers you get like the Home Depot kids, what are they called? Build and Grow program. But I love these, we use these all the time. So I created a hole, so I'm just gonna pull that nail out and then I'll make a hole over here. Now you could put as many holes as you need. I'm just going to take my ribbon, put it inside, and see, once you get this going once, you don't have to do it again. So then I'm just gonna string my ribbon through my holes. Now for some reason, see, my holes aren't really big enough. So what I'm gonna do is just take that nail, put it back in, and I'll just kind of try to move it around to make that hole bigger. So I'm gonna stick the string through this hole. I'm not gluing anything in place. You can always change this out, or if you finish up this one, you can always use a different one. So I'll do the same thing with my red twine. I'll just put it in there and then I'll push it through one of the holes. And then I'll also do that with the black. Okay, I got all 3 of my strings in there, so I'm just gonna tighten this. And then anytime I need to take a little bit of ribbon off, I'll just pull off what I need and cut it. This next hack is one that I received on one of my latest Amazon live streams as a user suggestion. Now, if you're not sure what Amazon live streams are, basically I go live on Amazon. I share with you my favorite products, any deals of the day. I'll link to it down below if you want to go check out my Amazon live streams. I also stream them on YouTube on my second channel, Liz Fenwick Daily, so you can go check them out over there. This hack is perfect for anything you're cutting up that produces a lot of juice, like tomatoes or watermelon. So if you've ever cut these things up, you know that a lot of times the juice can run off your cutting board. To prevent that, what you want to do is put a cookie sheet under your cutting board. So it's going to create a barrier, and once you're done cutting, all you have to do is clean your cutting board and your cookie sheet. Here's a hack to save time when folding your washcloths. Don't. Just get a container like this. Any container will work. And instead of folding your washcloths, just throw them in there. You don't need to fold them, and it saves so much time. If you have cute towels like this, you don't want to store them like this. They don't look very cute with the edges hanging out. Flip them around to the other side. They look so much better. On one of my Amazon live streams, Victoria told us that she actually puts her plastic wrap in the freezer and keeps it in there all the time, and then when she needs it, she pulls it out, and it's so much easier to cut being in the freezer. So we're gonna try that out. So I'm gonna put this plastic wrap in the freezer and see if it works. I've had it in the freezer now for a few hours. Let's see if this actually works. I'm kind of skeptical. All right, let's see if I'm able to pull it out. Well, that pulled out pretty easily. Let's see, and I'll cut it. All right, that was too easy. Let's see, let's try another piece. Honestly, I don't know. I do feel like it helps it to cut a little bit better. It's not clinging up as much as it normally would. So that's not a bad hack. If your kids like taking chicken nuggets to school, but you don't want them to be soggy by lunchtime, here's a hack to try. So I'll place the chicken nuggets onto the rack, put them into the fryer, close it up. Let's set it at 400 for 8 minutes. While the chicken's cooking, I'm gonna fill up my thermos with hot water. Let the hot water sit in your thermos while your chicken nuggets are cooking. Once the 8 minutes are up, dump the water out and then wipe it down with a paper towel. Now just place your chicken nuggets into your thermos. This will keep your chicken nuggets hot until lunchtime. You have hangers like this just around your house, you don't really use them, and maybe you're getting ready to throw them out. Well, before you throw them out, you can actually break off these little clips on the side. You can use these in your kitchen as chip clips. That was so easy and a great way to recycle. Have you ever gone to change out your AA batteries on something and all you have is a AAA battery? Well, I'm gonna show you how you can make a AAA battery work instead of having to go out and buy new AA batteries. For this hack to convert your AAA battery to a AA battery, you're gonna need a AAA battery and some aluminum foil. You're gonna peel off a little bit and you're going to wad it up and put it on the side where the spring goes. Then you'll put your battery in and it should work just like a AA battery. That totally worked. Such a cool hack.
If you need some Q-tip or cotton ball containers, I love these acrylic ones from Dollar Tree. They're such a good dupe. You'd spend so much more money on Amazon.
I wanted to add some paint to them so that they fit in better with my decor that I had just created. So I'm gonna add painter's tape around the middle, and my plan is to paint the bottom. I want it to be black, but when I'm painting something like plastic or acrylic, I find that it helps to add in an element like baking soda. That's gonna give that paint a grip texture and it's just gonna hold in place so much better. And you typically have to do less coats when you're painting. So I mixed the black paint with a little bit of baking soda, and then I'm gonna do one coat along the bottom of both of my containers, and then I'll let that dry. I did a second coat. Once that was completely dry, I removed the painter's tape. I added these containers in my bathroom with makeup brushes, but really you could add anything you want to organize in your bathroom to these containers. Let's talk curtains. I think curtains are one of the things that people struggle with the most, and I want to give you my tip for hanging them in your living room. Now, these Amazon curtains I picked up really affordably, and I wanted to put them as high as possible on my windows. So make sure when you're ordering your curtains, you get them as long as you can, and you want to try to hang them as high as you can. The reason you want to try to hang them as high as you can is to lengthen the space in your room. It's going to make it look so much more grand. It's going to lengthen your windows and overall look so much better. Here's a hack to never have to use a dustpan again. So when you're sweeping, you want to sweep everything into a pile. Then take a paper towel and wet the edge of it. Place the paper towel down on the floor, and then you're going to sweep on the edge that's wet all of the crumbs into the paper towel, fold it up, and throw it away. So if you happen to have a recipe where you need to remove egg yolks, here's a hack you can try. So crack your egg, put it in your bowl, then you're gonna use an empty water bottle to remove the yolk. So what you wanna do is squeeze your water bottle, place it on top of the yolk, and then release the area you were squeezing, and it should go into your water bottle. And you can immediately pull your water bottle up, and hopefully you're left with just egg whites in your bowl. I can't believe how easy that was. If you're gonna be traveling on a road trip and maybe you want to bring games that require dice, a great travel hack is to pick up these craft and bead storage containers at Dollar Tree. Next, what you can do is just open it up, put 2 dice into the container, close the lid, and instead of having to throw the dice when you're traveling, all you have to do is shake it, and you can read your dice through the plastic. Do you ever feel like when you're pulling off your paper towels, you almost need 2 hands? One to hold your paper towel holder and the other to pull it off. Here's a hack to stabilize your paper towel holder. So what you want to get is a command strip. You can put this on the bottom of your paper towel holder and then stick it to whatever surface you want your paper towel holder to sit on, and then you can pull off your paper towels and it's going to stay in place. If you're trying to use less paper towels, here's a hack that you can try. In my house, I keep my paper towels all the way out in my laundry room. That's far away from my kitchen, so I'm less likely to grab them. But what I do keep close by is underneath my kitchen sink, I have a container with all my microfiber towels, so I'm more likely to grab those when I need to clean up a mess. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.